Okay. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, Carpy. Hi, Marcus. Okay. Hi, Mia. Okay, there we go. Kind of, not all the way, not 100%, but almost. All right, let's get some of this going. So today's gonna be a quick little stream for right now. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. How am I doing today? Pretty good. So yeah, so today's gonna be a quick little stream, okay? Well, for this one, but yeah. Oh my God. So, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys a petition here on stream. So, this petition right here is to ban the big beautiful bill that this asshole Trump wants to enforce onto the American people, destroying over 11 million people's rights for insurance. That watercolor color, thank you, sweeties, thank you. So, there we go. So, this right here in the pinned comments, that is, my friends, a petition to help contribute towards the cause of banning the big beautiful bill. All right. So if you guys don't know what the big beautiful bill is, which I'm pretty sure you guys seen this all over Facebook recently, you guys seen this all over news, it's been on ABC, Fox, whatever. So the big beautiful bill gives tax cuts towards people with money. This big beautiful bill does not help out lower income classes. This big beautiful bill, or let's just say this big ugly nasty bill, is something that's very, very discriminating. There we go. go. There we go. So this big beautiful bill, like I'm saying, if you are lower class, such as myself, such as a lot of people that watch my channel, this big beautiful bill would not help you. It will make your life worse. It increases taxes for people that have money, that have wealth, to live wealthier. This big beautiful bill targets Medicaid, Medi-Cal, Medicare, Obamacare. Even if you live back east, or one of those other states back east, this bill targets all that too. So if you or a loved one has insurance and you don't want your insurance to be lost and taken away, sign that big beautiful bill. Okay. Yep. So, how is everybody doing today? I started kind of late to work, but got to get that money, right? Is anybody still in here on the stream? I feel like my stream lagged out. Hi. I really feel like my stream lagged out here. Is anybody still here? I'm gonna restart this. There. Okay. Anybody here? Want to play Overwatch? I don't even have PlayStation Plus. I don't even have Overwatch either. Plus, I gotta work. But thank you for the offer, though. Just quit your job, your boss. Well, I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. I need to make money. Hi, honey, though. Welcome back to the stream, though. Hi. Okay. Oh my God. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Hi, babies. Okay. Damn, this stream is dead. I was gonna go ahead and continue the stream when I get out there, but I don't think so now. This stream is just way too dead to keep it up. I like you. Thank you. Hi, hey. Damn, girl, you came on at the right time because I was about ready to shut this stream off. You came in at the right time, girl. I was about ready to shut this bitch off because right now, this stream has been dead as hell. Well, I am in a little bit. Hey, because I gotta go work. Until I get another phone that I can stream on, I can't stream on this one. Okay. Because I have to use this phone to do my orders. I have to use my phone. I can't use my phone and keep up a healthy stream by pausing my stream all the time. It ain't gonna work, girl. Hi, King Julian. So, you guys, if you guys want to sign the petition to ban the big, beautiful bill, it's right here in the pinned comments. Yeah. I have another phone. I have one. But the problem is, it's going to eat up a lot of data. And I'm sorry, honey, I can't afford to be sitting there eating up all that data. So, you did it? What? I'm trying to remember what. Girl, I got so many people trying to do different things in my stream. What is it? HRT? Or did you win some exam? Like you passed some kind of exam, I think, right? Hi, King Julian. You did it? Yes. Yes. Sign the bill, babies. Yes. Yes, honeys. Sign that bill. Let's get that bill banned. We need this bill banned ASAP. Mm-hmm. You must have signed it earlier, or it didn't catch up yet. So, you guys, make sure you guys sign the big, beautiful bill. I'm like basically the only YouTuber on this platform that is doing this right now. So, when all you other haters that's inside my own community try to say how much of a piece of shit trash that I am, at least I'm doing something. You know, what are you people inside this community doing? You know, all you people in the, let's just say, rainbow community, what are you people doing to save us? Nothing. You know, I see all the people over here. I see a good 98% of these rainbow people in the community posting up videos, enjoying nice, expensive restaurants, walking ugly, expensive dogs, taking trips to the beach, showing off your male penis genital bulge while you're trying to pretend to be a trans woman or a woman in general. At the end of the day, what are you doing to protect this community besides living a luxurious lifestyle? Nothing. Nothing. You guys are really literally doing nothing. Hi, Seth. I see this shit all the time. I go on Instagram, YouTube Reels, Shorts, all these trans women out there living a luxurious lifestyle, staying in rooms that are, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a night, buying all these clothes from Dior, and, you know, not having to worry about it in the world. I'm not having a worry in the world. And the thing that pisses me off the most is a lot of you rainbow people can post up anything you want on social media platforms. I see this shit all the time. You rainbow trans women out here can post up very sexual, explicit material on Instagram, TikTok, and you guys never get in trouble for it. Sad. Very sad. But yet, when a real transsexual woman here tries to have a little bit of, content creativity, that's when we get our troubles in. So, anyways, so I'm also going to be coming up with another petition to ban, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how to do this yet. So I want to make another petition to protect transsexual women, because I think that's really, really, really disgusting that places like TikTok and Instagram protects wokeness, protects sexual exploitation, especially when there's kids on the platform watching a trans woman with a big ass 10-inch penis bulge hanging between their underwear, their panties. I think it's very discriminating that we get in trouble for posting up anything. Like, if I go on TikTok with this dress that I'm wearing right now, I'll get my account banned. But yet, you could be a transgender and go on there and stream inside of a dress, and you got nothing against you, TikTok fully has your back. Right, Seth? Right? Oh, yeah, you do stream, Seth. You have 239 subscribers. Spread awareness, Seth. Spread awareness that there's a difference between transsexual, transgenders. Like, we need to get the general public to know that there's a difference between transgenders and transsexuals. Not all of us trans people are freaks. We're not all weirdos. We're not all child molesters, pedos, all that crap that the community makes us out to look like. Because that's exactly what the community makes us look like. These people make us look like that we are all on the same team trying to transition kids, all this crap. Stop saying what woke means. That's not your definition. That's not your say-so, what the fuck I say on my stream. And if you don't like me talking about woke, you don't have to be here. Because here's the thing, I'm trans, and I'm going to do anything I can to protect my identity and my community of real transsexuals against you, Christopher, you woke people. You woke people have destroyed this community. You woke people took us off the DSM-5, where us lower income, poor ass trannies like myself cannot get free insurance if this bill passes. That's the reason why I have this petition right here pinned in the bottom comments for you to sign this bill. We need to get this bill signed. We need to get this petition signed to ban this bill. This bill affects not only trans people, but this bill also affects millions of people that's on insurance. How am I woke? Because I don't agree with your stupid ass philosophy? Christopher, how many genders are there? So you're saying that I'm woke because I'm trying to protect children from medical transition? You're saying that I'm woke because I'm trying to protect women from getting their ass beat in sports against grown-ass men like you? Is that why you think I'm woke, Christopher? Because I don't think you know the definition of woke. Your behavior and your attitude right now, Christopher, is like one of the biggest definitions of woke. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not conservative. You're not anywhere on the right. Right now, your attitude is very, very liberal. I'm a centralist, more on the right. Your attitude is very, very liberal. Fuck out of here. Over here trying to fucking eradicate trans people's lives. What, just because I want to save the lives of trans people, that makes me woke? You're a fucking idiot. It's called being a human. It's called being a fucking human. Every human has a right for health care. Just because you don't agree with the fuck somebody is, you think that gives you a right to take away somebody's health care? Just because you don't want to agree with them? That's fine, Seth. You're a disgusting piece of shit trash. This bill needs to be banned. We need to ban this bill immediately. Am I going to the club? No, girl. I don't got that money, girl. I'm going to work, honey bunnies. Hi, babies. So just remember, big beautiful bill here, you guys chat. This bill bans medical service. No, well, it does too, but one of the biggest things I have against this bill is that this bill takes away insurance from Medicaid, Medi-Cal, Obamacare, federal insurances, local insurances, HMO plans. That's what I'm on. I'm on HMO because I am low income. At the end of the day, again, this bill needs to be banned. This bill is targeting and destroying the health care of over 11 million citizens in the United States. This bill also increases the tax rates that you have to pay for the wealthy. This bill is to make wealthy people more richer, give businesses and corporations tax cuts, while the rest of us are slaves to the system working a 9-to-5 job, and we don't get a fucking dime, right? Well, then the far right leaning conservatives, oh, well, that's bullshit because you get tax breaks. You get tax breaks. Where? Where's my tax breaks? Where's my tax breaks? At the end of the year, I don't get taxes back. Not all of us do. But all the corporations do. All the companies do. I have to owe taxes at the end of the year a lot of the times. Or I just don't file taxes. Press-ons, no, honey. I broke this nail. And I'm not trying to spend money to get my nails done right now, girl. So at the end of the day, where's our tax breaks? We don't have any. Donald Trump is a businessman. You think he gives a shit about you if you're low income? Absolutely not. Hi, Just Stitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, why are we doing that, Stitch? Seth, you can't be banning everybody in here, honeys. You gotta really pay attention to who you're banning. Stitch, come back, honeys. Yeah. Nothing, Stitch. Stitch, what's your age? Thank you. Thank you, hey, hey. Okay, so Stitch. Hi, Annabella. So Stitch, you are a female, right? You're fine, Seth. Hi, Annabella. How are you, sweeties? Okay. Yeah, no, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything, honeys. So, Stitch, if we get hit with another wave of what I like to call Channy chasing cancel culture, Stitch can be a temporarily mod. She's been in the stream for a very, very, very long time. So, I think it's really nice to give her mod if we're going to need her for emergencies. Now, I'm not going to do it until we get a cancel culture wave that comes in and tries to destroy the stream. Because right now, we don't really need a lot of mods. There's only 27. Well, actually, you know what? There we go, Stitch. Enjoy, honeys. Temporarily mod. Do not let me down, Stitch. Baby girl, don't let me down. Don't let me down, 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 down. Yes, honey. Just make sure, it's the same thing I told Seth, honey. Make sure that you look at the comments that you're deleting. If the comments are not bad, hi, Kenzie. If the comments are not bad, then leave them. And remember, guys, we need to have algorithm. We need to have comments to keep the algorithm happy. It's all about making the algorithm happy, and that's what we need, honeys. What's your age, hey? Let me see. Yeah, Hey's been in here for a while. What happened, Annabelle? Okay. Oh, what's your age? Hey. What's your age, girl? There's a certain limit to how far. I'm not gonna temporarily mod anybody under 16. I prefer my mods. I prefer my mods to be 18. But in some occasions, I'll make exceptions for under that age bracket. Oh, yeah, you're way too young, girl. Way too young. And I do it because of the safety. I'm doing it because of the safety for you, my channel, and for the viewers. Girl, you're way too young, girl. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to protect you, girl. And I'm trying to protect me, too. Because there is people out there that would really talk a lot of shit. I think it's stupid, but you know what? At the end of the day, you can't get the haters more. Weatherman, are you still here? Okay, Weatherman, can you check out Hey? Can you check out her YouTube account? Can you see what do you think what age she is? Because I can't do that on this phone. I'm running a stream and I don't have a way to access her account right now. Okay. Am I by? Yes. Hi, Say Drilly. Hi, Annies. Hi, Chinese lettering or Japanese lettering. Thank you, Weatherman. Yeah, because if she's 16, okay, sure. I don't care. She could do a temporarily mod. Not a full, but a temporarily. But I want to make sure that you're at least 16. Jeannie. I keep forgetting, girl. I keep forgetting, sweetheart. Girl, I get so bombarded with everything here. What's wrong with me? Not a damn thing. But you're going to get banned, though. Thank you. Hi, Christine's. Am I okay? Absolutely. I'm completely fine. I'm healthy. I'm breathing. I'm happy. Yeah. Hi, Kai. Hi, Tracy. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. I miss my Tracy. Hi. Everybody, do me a favor. Subscribe to Tracy, please. She's my OG. She's been my day one. Everybody subscribe to Tracy. She's my little chocolate honey bunnies. I love my Tracy. But yes, everybody please subscribe to Tracy. She's a baddie. She's a bad bitch. Like, she's putting in those crazy hours. She's been a day oneer on the channel. She's been a best friend of mine. Yes. Yeah, so everybody, if you guys can, give Tracy a subscribe on her channel, please, because she needs to get her ass back to streaming. Tracy Sissy, you need to go back to streaming, girl. Hi, Selena. Yes. Yeah, she's a baddie. She's a bad broad. Work 2 jobs, get. You ever guys ever heard that independent song from Webby? $13. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Weatherman. Thank you. Yeah. Hey. Who was it? Hey. Yeah. Probably not right now, then, girl. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Thank you, honeys. You're fine. Hey. You're fine. Hi, Bethany. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Tracy's channel. Make sure that you guys go ahead and show her some love. You know, she hasn't been on here. Gender? Transsexual woman. So, Woody, if you think it's yuck, which I don't hear a grown-ass adult say that kind of wording, so you must be an immature little child, sign that petition right there on the bottom to get this big, beautiful bill banned. That way, so real transsexuals can have healthcare insurance to get our mental evaluations done. How about you do that? Instead of being a punk-ass little coward that wants to bully trans people. Yeah. Sign this petition that's on the bottom here to ban the big, beautiful bill. Okay. Oh, sign the bill. That's you. Once I get to... Okay, Tracy. Yes, girl. Oh, that's you. Sign the big, beautiful bill. Because I can tell you right now, they won't do shit without insurance covering trans people. So take your transphobic hating ass, Alexia. Get your cock-sucking mouth over to change.org and go sign that bill. Hi, honeys. What you doing? Yes, I'm about ready to go to work right now. So, no more childish behavior. Exactly. So, in the description of my stream, I mentioned that we do not support transitioning a child. Transitioning should be an adult space, not a child space to be medically transitioning. So, again, you guys, I have petitions for all this. I have petitions to ban medical transitioning of a child. I think that biological men should not be, or women should not be forced to compete against biological men in sports, such as professional swimming, basketball, whatever the case is. At the end of the day, I think that transsexuals and transgender should be separated legally through the system. I think that my goal is to make it where children are not going to be put on puberty blockers. Children need to be children. Separated? Exactly. 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 Amen. Amen. I like your nest. Thank you. At the end of the day, not all of us trans people are the same. See, that's the problem. The problem is that a lot of you people be watching too many woke TikTok videos of Dylan Mulvaney, you know, that tranny that got, or I'm not that tranny, he's not trans. That dude that pretends to be trans that got put on that Bud Light can, Dylan Mulvaney. A lot of you watch too many of those woke, liberal TikTok videos. So at the end of the day, you guys think that all of the trans people are the same. What's trans? Look it up, honeys. Yeah. Hi, Nikki. Your hair's gorgeous. Thank you. What's my true gender? I'm a transsexual woman. Transsexual. I'm a biological male. Transsexual woman. What are puberty blockers? To halt puberty. The name literally says it right there. Puberty blockers. Literally says it in the name. If you want to get one of the chemical compounds of puberty blockers, one of the chemicals that they use in puberty blockers is called a drug called Lupron. Lupron is what they use to castrate criminals inside prison. And so, at the end of the day, you guys, we need to ban puberty blockers. We need to ban children medically transitioning. Yep, bye, Jam. Oh, don't forget to sign the petition. Aiden, sign the petition. Yeah, brains? Yes, and I can give good brain, too. Wait, you get it? Mm-hmm. I'm trans, too? Yes. Yes. To feel like myself, to feel connected with my inner self, Emma. Hi, Natalie. Twins? Yes, girl. Yes. So, anybody that's going to have disrespect in the stream here, this is where you're going to get kicked. Simple as that. Thank you, Li. Thank you. Thank you. I'm scared to be trans if I would be too. A lot of us is scared because right now Trump is threatening the financial aspects of being trans right now. Where'd I get the earrings from? I bought them at the Grand Canyon. Are you pretty? Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, so that's the thing. Here's the petition right here. The petition right there. Please help ban the big, beautiful bill petition. So when you sign this petition, this helps bring up awareness. This helps a greater cause of banning the big, beautiful bill. At the end of the day, we need to get this bill banned. That way so trannies can get proper care. Millions, 11 million people that are on insurance getting affected by this. If you do Medi-Cal, if you do Medicaid, if you do Obamacare, any kind of low-income insurance that you or your friends or your loved ones are on, this bill will impact it. So, Ashy, well, no, I think Ashy's pretty cool. I think Ashy's been in here before. Let me see, Ashy. Oh, no, I guess Ashy didn't been in here before. Wig or real? Real. I'm up here. Right? There we go. And that's the reason why you never, ever be welcome to my channel again, Williams. Yeah. Trans, yes. Let me see. Oh, love you, her. Thank you, Roxy. Hi, Marina. Yes. Who wouldn't know what a period is? Not every single biological woman has a period, but a good majority of them do have one. So, hi, Katie. Cute dress. Thank you, sweetheart. Natural hair curler? Yeah. You're pretty. Thank you, sweetie. So, mods, make sure that you guys stay on par. Right now, the hater, tranny chasing, cancel culture crew is up in here in a wave. So make sure that you guys keep on par with the comments. Again, if the comments are really, really, really super bad, permanent. If it's not, then temporarily. Thank you, Ashy. I know. I'm dehydrated right now, that's why. Love the nails, thank you. Dye your bangs? No. No, I don't know how to dye hair, honey. I'm not, yeah, I'm not familiar. Goofy teeth? You mean goofy ass teeth? You fucking retard, you can't even spell? My teeth are pretty straight, and trust me, you're never gonna have these teeth on your dick. Trust me. Should I get bangs? Yeah, I know. Roasting who? It's called being defensive. It's not roasting at all. It's being defensive. Something that you probably don't know anything about. Okay. There we go. There we go. You're pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I love the dress. Thank you, sweeties. Fuck. What, you like them? You like my dress? Corsets? Yeah, I need to get more corsets. How'd you get my hair? How do you get your hair so long? It took me a long time to grow it. Never cut it. The body's an hourglass. It's work. I'm working on my body right now. I'm working on it. But yes. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hi, Kaylee. Body's teeth. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, babies. Clean my house. I need to do laundry. I actually do. But you look tiny. Thank you, honeys. Did I use any products to help grow my hair? No. Practice for yourself, gypsy girl. Have Jesus come into your own life. Fake ass fucking Christ follower. Am I transgender? No. I'm transsexual. How old? Today I'm gonna identify as 1,653 years old. Hi, honeys. So, Gypsy Girl, I'm going to ask you one last question here before I kick you out. So, Gypsy Girl, tell me, how are you a follower of Christ when you hate people? Manual or automatic? Oh, I'm both. I'm both trannies. I'm an automatic tranny and a manual tranny. Yeah. I have a video. Yeah, you are hating. Stop fucking lying, Gypsy girl. You say one more negative thing towards me being trans, you say one more bullshit of your line again, you will get kicked. You understand that? Thank you. Okay. Gender dysmorphia? Just dysphoria? Exactly. Why don't you sign the petition to put trans people back onto the DSM-5? JJ, sign the petition to get trans people put back onto the DSM-5. Who's the kitty? Who's the kitty? Who's the kitties? Meow. 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 I love cats, yes. Who's the kitties? Who's the kitties? Who's the kitties? Who's the kitties? Meow. 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 Hi, kitties. Hi, babies. Meow. Meow. Pronouns she and her. Okay. So again, you guys, if you guys want to ban the big beautiful bill, sign the petition below right here, because the big beautiful bill affects over 11 million people that are low income and that can't afford insurance. This big beautiful bill, not only does it impact people with low cost insurance, but also free healthcare. So if you or a loved one or your friend needs low income insurance such as Obamacare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Kaiser, anything. At the end of the day, this bill will impact you. So, also too, this big beautiful bill also gives it where rich people will live richer, give bigger tax cuts to businesses, to corporations, and we can't have that. So, hi Maddie. Eyebrow tutorial, girl, I don't even have my eyebrows done right now. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you guys sign that sign the petition to ban that big beautiful bill, you guys. Sign the petition right here on the bottom of your screen. Maybe some of you guys will have the petition up here. It's in the pinned comments. Why so much food? We have 7 cats. We have 7 cats and a litter of 6 kittens. Do I believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. That's a reason why when haters that come in here and try to spread their forceful, false ideology, religion, that's why they get kicked. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to see if we have any kittens back here right now. No. Oh, here's the mama cat. You guys want to see the mama cat? There's the mama cat right there. Okay. I don't know where little Miss Bender. We have a fat cat that lives in here, and she literally looks like the hung cat, the Bender cat. No, Journey. See, here's the thing. You are not a follower of Christ. You're a fake-ass piece of shit that wants to hide behind God's name in vain. Exactly what you are. Exactly what you are. See, if you were a real follower of Christ, Journey, you wouldn't be insulting people. You wouldn't be judging people, because even in your little hypocritical world, you do know judging is a sin, but you're just too much of a dehumanizing piece of shit like you to even understand that. Hi, kitties. Chubby cat too? Thank you. I'm a fan. Yes. Yes. Let me see. No. All the cats are females, except for the kittens. The Bible says not to cross-dress, but the thing is, I'm not just cross-dressing. That's the only sin that I'm committing is cross-dressing and being a fag. Being a fag is the only sin. Well, being a fag and cross-dressing is the only two sins that I'm creating. And at the end of the day, I've already confessed to my sins. I've already, gave myself up to the Lord. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to do what you little fake-ass Jesus Christ followers are doing and revert back to being a man. Never. Ever, ever. So stop trying. Stop putting your little crappy ass hatred, fake, false religion bullshit into my streams and just leave me alone with that religion shit. Because if you don't, then you will be kicked. Exactly. And that's your choice, E.T. That's your choice to believe what you want. But at the end of the day, I'm literally not gonna hear it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what makes me happy. And at the end of the day, I don't think that God is let's just say a ruler, a king. I don't think he's a God of misfortune. I don't think he's a God of misery. So, Hi, Mustang. Hi. I actually love Mustangs. I love Cobras. I love Celines. I love Terminators. 4.6, baby, all day. 4.6 all day. Be Pacific in the Pacific. 4.6, 4-valve Cobra all day. Supercharged factory from Ford. Yes, last year production is what? 2003? Last year production? Jesus is king? He absolutely is. And that's the reason why I don't think that Jesus is going to throw real transsexuals inside the burning pit of fire. No, thank you. Get the fuck out of my stream. Like I said, keep talking about that bullshit of how you perceive religion is, then you will get kicked. We're not going to do forced religion. Simple as that. You will respect my beliefs, and you will respect me as a human being. And if you can't do that, hi, honeys. So, mods, go ahead and start kicking out. We need to get. Go ahead and ban. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Where's the Mustang guy? Oh, there it is. Hi, Mustang guy. I don't even care if he did do anything when he got in here. I think he's still cool because, whoa, he likes Mustangs. I love Mustangs. I actually want to get another one. Yeah. So, go go back inside, I gotta go work, chat. Unlike these privileged transgender YouTubers that's out here that can afford to sit at home all day and pretend nothing's happening to our community, I got to work and make money to pay my rent and my bills. I don't have those privileges lifestyle. I don't have the rainbow keyboard, the rainbow lifestyle like that. So and it's funny that trolls like you pretend to be straight men when honestly you're in DMs trying to fuck tranny dick. Sorry, can't help you there. Sorry. And even if I could help you there, I don't go near men's ass. I'm just not that type of bitch. I like dick. I like straight up dick and balls. I like dick. You know, I like dick. Not men's ass. Does it look like I'm driving right now, Roby? I like dick, not a man's ass. So all you haters that's in here, all you trolls that want to sit there and insult and discriminate against a transsexual, you guys cannot get that. Because again, even if I did, I'm gonna say this again. I like dick, not a man's ass. Hi, Marina. I have a video on my YouTube about that. I'm not answering that question, Nikki, because even if I did knew the answer to that, I wouldn't even say it. Are you on T, girl? What? I'm not on testosterone. Why the fuck would I be on testosterone? Thank you. Thank you, Melia. Thank you. Of course he does. Of course Jesus loves me and I love him. Do I like men? Yes. I'm bi. I like men and I like women. Yes, I like both. You're so pretty. Thank you. I got your job covered for a little bit of booty. Oh my God. You're funny. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't believe God is a type of God that's going to sit there and turn somebody into the fire pits of hell just for being transitioning. Okay, you ready? You ready? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I like your nose. Thank you. Okay. When did I started to like men? Oh, honey, I've been liking men and I've been liking boys since I was like 5 years old. And then when I turned 18, you know, obviously I found out that men are what I like. So, only one to think about that in a pedo mindset like you is you, AM. You're a sick, disgusting fuck, AM. Peace be with you? Yes. Of course, of course. You're everything trans and bi. What else? That's it. I'm just trans, I'm bi. That is it. Hi, DJ David. My co-worker trans, but she had a crush on me. I don't know why lesbians are attracted to me. You must be pretty. Hi, Kaylin and Summer. I have to go. Okay, sweeties. If I would donate, would you buy fins? No, I don't screw with that. I would never, ever screw with that. Yes, Bells, I'm trans. Why did I transition? To feel connected. I want to feel connected as my own self. Again, I've been bi since I was a kid. I've been like this since I was a kid. When I was 5 or 6 years old, my first encounter was with a boy. When I was 5, 6 years old. He was about the same age as me. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think he was 1 year older than me. I think I was 6, or no, I think I was 8. I think I was 8, and I think he was 9, or was I 7 and he was 8? I don't remember. But at the end of the day, I've been through trauma. I'm not gonna sit there and tell the whole story to my YouTube audience, because quite frankly, that's really nobody's business about what personally happened to me. I had a tragic incident that also happened to me, not by him, but by another kid that I grew up with. Something that was done to me forcefully. I was RAPE, against my will. Had sex against my will. We'll just say that. That was after the fact, when I was 5 or 6, when I wanted to be a girl. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why I have like such, anxiety of getting in relationships right now, because after I've been on hormones for so long, hormones do make you more sensible to things mentally. So, yeah. No, find yourself gods, piece of shit motherfuckers. So, do you have a Cybertruck? I can't answer that question. There's a thing called Jesus. Well, Isabel, there's a thing called getting kicked. Thank you. Get the fuck out. Thank you. When did I transition? Um, 2021, medically, but I did not use puberty blockers either. Hi, LP9. Hi, honeys. How are you, LP9? How can you make such a big choice, such as transitioning? I always wondered that. You just got to figure out if it's right for you. Plus, on top of that, am I against puberty blockers? Completely. I'm against puberty blockers in every single AdSense, yes. Especially when they're being used on a 13-year-old to medically transition a child for transitioning to be trans. So. Yeah, that Cybertruck is sick, huh? I like the Cybertruck. Yeah. The Cybertruck, yeah. I love the Cybertruck. You're not eating? Oh, hi, Gina's. Hi. I don't know yet, girl. I'm still debating. I'm debating if I want to eat right now. I really am. I'm still debating. Hold on, honeys. Okay. I'm listening to have blood work due to some imbalance. Turns out my body makes double the testosterone levels as a female makes. That's like that with a lot of trans women too, such as myself in the past. There is natural remedies to do that. You can always eat testosterone killing foods. You can also eat things that increases estrogen levels naturally. There's also ways that you can slow down the glands that, or let's just say the receptors that make those hormones. Yeah. Hi, Big Bird. Hi, Bag. Hi, Can. But yeah, 1234. Yeah, honey, trust me. You're not the only one that I see this from. And it sucks, too, because that means your receptors are working overdrive. And that sucks. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. You're so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, honeys. Thank you. I got 2 inches taller. Right? That's what testosterone does. That's what testosterone does. So if you guys don't know, testosterone regulates height. Well, it's not solely responsible for regulating height, but testosterone can help the human growth hormone. The testosterone can help human growth hormone. So testosterone could, in theory, increase height. It could, in theory, these are all in theories. Some of these are even proven. But testosterone can increase height. It could also increase libido, which is your sex drive. Testosterone, if you're a man, higher testosterone can also help out your wee-wee. In women, high levels of testosterone can grow the clit out to make it where your clit is thins and it's extroverted outside the hood. Testosterone in women in higher levels can be responsible for a lot of body hair, which I don't have. I got a bruise somehow. But that could be a corporate for high testosterone. There's a lot of women, including my sisters, that have body hair that they don't want in unfeminine areas, such as here, such as here, such as on arms. That could be a corporate of high testosterone. Testosterone is also really, really good for strength. Testosterone is also really good for temperature regulations. So if you have a really high sensitivity to different temperatures, that means your testosterone is typically on the lower end. Like me. Hold on one second. Did somebody say motorboat the titties? That is funny. Somebody said motorboat. Am I a biological woman? No, I'm not. I'm not a biological woman. Motorboat. Oh my god. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. 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 Perfecto. Yes, sí, perfecto. Hi, L'Oreal. Hi, Bree. Hi, Jocelyn. Pretty Girls Club. Yes. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, amigos and amigas. Sí. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yes. You're a baddie for... Thank you. Muchas gracias. For... Yes. Yes. Yes, babies. You're just like, thank you, Ava. Thank you. Thank you. See, the reason why I don't really talk about my boobs so much, they're real. My boobs are real, but I'm thinking about getting implants. And at the end of the day, I always flaunt the fact that I have real boobs, right? I always like to show off and flaunt the part that I'm a tranny and I grew my tits out to be this big, naturally. At the end of the day, I do like to front it and to actually like flaunt it and be like, hey, you know, I got here by growing them, not with implants. But at the end of the day, I'm like, fuck, once I get implants, I can't say they're real. Once I get implants. Hear the truth? What truth? Of your sexist ideology when it comes down to trans people? Or your forceful ideology when it comes down to forceful language, literature, ideology, religion? You know, people don't get banned for no reason. People don't get banned for the truth. People get banned when they want to sit there and try to eradicate trans people like what you're doing. So that is what causes bans or kickouts. Okay, let me see. Did I say I'm a transmission? Yeah, automatic tranny and a manual tranny. I can go all the way up to 18 gears. So what's the truth, Gage? What's your truth? I want to hear what your discriminating truth is. So what kind of hatred do you have to say about trannies today, Gage? Let's hear it. What kind of hatred are you going to say about trannies today? I can hear you, right? What I think about people that get off to being women, well, it's whatever. Who cares? At the end of the day, if they're not harming other people, and if they're not over there, you know, trying to force it on people and try to force their crap on people, if I'm assuming when you're saying that particular algorithm, I'm assuming that you're talking about somebody of an individual who gets off horniness wise to being the other gender, right? Dick. Hair thinning? Wait for people like you to pay for hair transplants, since you guys want to run your mouth so much about the hair. So, God loves the person, but hates the truth. So, you're one of those Bible thumpers that think you have a right to tell somebody, especially a grown-ass adult, what they can do with their body just because of your forceful religion. See, here's the thing. You can't force religion, Gage. You can't force religion. So, let me go ahead and revert back to questions. Why did I make myself a girl? Because I want to be happy. I want to feel connected to my own self. And at the end of the day, you don't get to dictate. That is force. When you're over there trying to sit there and tell a transsexual to transition back to being a boy, that is forceful. You're spreading hate. When I politely, in the beginning of my channel, ask you fake-ass religion followers to leave your forceful ideology out of my stream. Well, God right now doesn't love you right now, honeys. Yes, thank you, sweetie. So, at the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, at the end of the day, you will respect other people's wishes. Because if you don't want to respect other people's wishes, I have a whole complete ideology when it comes down to religion. I believe in God. See, here's the difference between you and me. I don't force my religion on other people like you do, Gage and Caitlin. I don't force it. At the end of the day, everybody's free to believe in their own religion. Everybody's free to believe what they believe what God is going to do. You can't. How dare you, Caitlin? How dare you, Gage, try to sit there and try to force other people to believe in your religion? How dare you? You have absolutely no right to tell somebody what they can and cannot do. Again, that's your ideology, and I'm respectfully declining it, Caitlin. So I appreciate it. You stop talking about your forceful ideology in my stream. Simple as that. And again, I'm telling you, Gage, the same thing. Stop trying to force your version of Christianity. Stop trying to force your version of Christianity and Catholicism inside my stream. Quit trying to force it. Who are you calling he, Dana? Oh, hi, Samantha. Hi, honey's. Yeah, you are. You're trying to. So let me ask you an example, Gage. Let me ask you an example. So, do you believe that I'm supposed to be repenting, Gage? So we've done this before. We've done this plenty of times before. So, Gage, do you believe that we're supposed to be repenting and turning back into being a male, right? Hi, Dexter. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Tristan. Let me see. Hi, honeys. So that's right there. You're already breaking sin. You're judging someone else. So that's already one thing right there. So I'm gonna ask you another question, Gage. So do you believe that God is a fucked up God? Yes or no? Thank you, Benson. Thank you. So it's either a yes or no. I don't have all day because I'm going to go through this real quick with you, Gage. No, Jane, I'm asking Gage. Gage and Caitlin wants to force religion after I respectfully told them to quit talking about it. So since they want to keep talking about it and they want to keep forcing religion, then we're going to do this. No, that's not the answer. I'm going to ask you one last time. Do you believe that God is a fucked up God? Yes or no, Gage? If you answer with any other question, I will ban. No? Okay, so at the end of the day, why do you think... So at the end of the day, let me ask you a question. So Gage, do you think that God at the end of the day is going to force somebody like me to go back, reverting back to being a male, fucking up my body? Because that's what you will do if you try to detransition at this stage where it's permanent. You will fuck up your body permanently for the rest of your life. You will have bone issues. You will have tissue issues. You have a fucked up chest for getting your tits cut off. You're going to have a really fucked up hormonal level system. You will fuck up your body. Not only are you going to fuck up your body, but you're also going to be depressed and tortured because you never wanted to be a male in the first place. So, Gage, my question is to you, with all that being said, do you think God is a spiteful God? Do you think that he's an asshole God that's going to make somebody live their life like that? Doesn't work like that, Nolan. Does not work like that. So, I'm going to ask you that question again, Gage. At the end of the day, do you think God is going to put somebody through that misery and through that torture just because of what you're saying? No. That's the reason why I believe in God a whole different way. But according to you, we have no choices. According to you, Gage, you are supposed to turn back to being a male, according to you, Gage. So again, you're not answering the question. So do you believe that God wants you to live a life of misery just to suit your religion ideology? Madakar is really... It's like, because he can't answer it. Here, Bree, you can ban him for me. Thank you. What made me do the choice? Because I wanted to feel happy. I wanted to be myself. But you are trying to force people, Gage. That's exactly what you are trying to do. You're trying to force religion. Same thing with you, CP Ride. So people like you guys, I told you this once. I told you this before. Stop forcing religion. Stop. At the end of the day, we believe in God two separate ways. Two separate ways. And if you can't respect somebody by not forcing religion, by treating me as a human being, I don't give a shit. The fact that you care for the fact if I'm trans, I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care for the fact that if you accept me for being trans. Reported you for what, Lily? That's the reason why you're getting banned completely. I'm not doing nothing. You motherfuckers are just hating. You pieces of shit trash are just hating because I'm not going to fall for your extreme culture-like behavior. That's it. Do I like men or women? Both. So, we're going to end this. We're going to end this Jesus, they'll force ideology talk. We're going to end this, right? Thank you, honeys. Make sure you report PD Brizzy too. Make sure you report this piece of shit trash too. Let me see. God bless you. God bless you too, honeys. Stop the hate. No, not UEP. Not UEP. There's another one in here. Again, Gage, if you try to say one more forceful thing about your religion in my stream, you will be kicked. You understand that, Gage? See, I'm being very, very nice with you right now. Because, you know, if I was in my little bad mood, if I was on my little kicking spree, you'd be out of here real quick. I've already told you, quit forcing your ideology, quit forcing your religion onto the chat. Right? Oh, you want to, world? Yeah, you're definitely getting banned. Thank you. Am I trans? Yes. Lady Gaga's not real anymore. Lady Gaga is a clone. She's a reptilian now. Oh, she's always been a reptilian, but Lady Gaga's not real. Because you keep talking about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your bullshit religion. Simple as that. I believe in God a whole separate way than you do. I don't believe God is going to put somebody in hell just because of transitioning. So, no. Do I listen to SZA? Yes. Oh, that's fine, Brenda. And you can believe your own shit. Simple as that. I'm not here to force your religion, but I am here to show that people have respect as a human being. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck that you like the fact or accept the fact of being trans. Don't care about it. I'm not here to make your feelings all happy and shit just because, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do what you want because that's what you think God wants. No. No. What coffee? This one is Nutella Mocha. What celebrity crush? Oh, honey, I got a lot of celebrity crushes. Oh my God. Selena Gomez? I'll marry her in a heartbeat. Trading on GTA? Yes. Okay, let's see this hypocritical coward. So, cowgirl. So this coward, this garbage that wants to hate on other people, including trans people especially. Gage is right, for real. I don't know what you gotta hate. You say one more word and you're getting banned. Like, oh my goodness. It's called respect, cowgirl. It's called respect. Something that you obviously don't know anything about. Obviously, you're just too stupid or too naive to understand the difference between freedom of speech and to understand respectfulness towards discrimination, towards disrespect, towards forced religion. At the end of the day, nobody can force you to do anything. Yeah, they are mean. Yeah, I know cowgirls mean too. Nobody can force you to do anything. At the end of the day, like I said, nobody can force anything. I can't force people to accept the fact that I'm trans, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not here. That's not what my channel is about. My channel is to show the world that not all of us trans people are bad. Oh, and also my channel is here to ban children from medically transitioning. So, and also to expose haters like George that are tranny chasers. But George was, Ken. George was. He kept talking about the same shit over and over and over again. And I told him that we're not going to be talking about it. I don't want to hear forceful religion. Neither does a lot of my viewers. And if you can't respect that, then you won't be here. You got that, Ken? You got that, haters and trolls? You understand that, right? So, this is what we're going to do. Again, but you are trash. You and them are trash. Because you people keep trying to force religion. So get the fuck off the stream. I've already told you to quit talking about it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Who else wants to force religion? Each of their own. Exactly, Brenda. Exactly. Exactly. Who else wants a forced religion in here? So. There we go. All right, Vanessa. Hi, Pixie. Do I believe in God? I absolutely do. But I don't believe in God the same way that you transphobes do. Okay, well, I'm giving you a last warning, Ken. Drop the subject. If not, you will be kicked. Trade with me? Well, I can't even go online right now. Not force upon other people. Exactly, Peyton. Peyton, do you want to become mod too? I know, Sophia. I know, sweeties. I know, honey bunnies. I'm telling you to drop it, Ken. Simple as that. Stop talking about the religion. I don't give a fuck what you believe what religion is. If your version of religion where you think all trans people go to hell, okay, so be it. Who cares? Stop talking about it. I don't want to hear it. Stop talking about it. Because when you keep talking about it, that's called forcing. So quit talking about it. I'm not answering that question, EP. Oh, we will not? Okay. Well, you're going to just keep getting banned. Simple as that. Okay. Yep. Kick out time. Hi, Samantha. Samantha, you want to do mod to kick out some of these forceful religion haters in here? You guys force every LGBTQ propaganda. Not all of us trans people, no. You're talking about the woke ones on TikTok. Yes. The woke ones do, the transgenders do, but not the transsexuals. Mm-hmm. Here you go, Peyton. You can help out kicking out the forceful religion creeps in here. What I mod you. Yeah, since we're having a lot of cancel culture crew in here. These fake ass wannabe hypocritical Christians. Do you believe in those? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I told you to quit asking that question, EP. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. Thank you, honeys. Thank you. Am I Jewish? No. Well, then again, I don't know anything about my bloodline. Well, I don't know everything about my bloodline. You don't want us to disrespect you, so don't disrespect our religion. I'm calling people like you who force religion on other people fake-ass, hypocritical Christians and Catholics, because a real Christian, a real Catholic would not force religion down people's throats. Hi, honeys. Yeah, I need to get more money on Grand Theft Auto. Here you go, Ariana. Ariana, here you go, sweeties. Let's get some of this trash out of here. Where did I get my earrings? Grand Canyon. Real Christians do not judge other people. Exactly. Exactly. Well, honeys, honey, I can't go on Grand Theft Auto. I don't have online right now. So, hardcore music, really? You also make modded GTA accounts? Ooh, yes, Taz, thank you. Exactly. Right. I'm a Christian. I won't never force religion. Exactly. See, that's a real Christian right there. That's a real Christian right there. Trading, trading, trading. Yes, yes, honeys. Exactly, Charlotte. You're a real ass Christian. That's a real Jesus follower right there. You need help? No, bitch. You need to go sign that petition. All you haters and trolls, sign that petition that's on the bottom. Sign that petition on the bottom, or maybe on your screen, it might be on the top, but in most people's screens, it'll be on the bottom. Sign this petition on the bottom to ban the big, beautiful bill. No, you're not doing everything. I've already told you to quit talking about your fake religion. To me, I believe your religion's fake. To you, you believe my religion's fake. I believe God is not going to torture a transsexual. I'm talking about a real transsexual. To me, I don't think God is going to torture a real transsexual in an eternity pit of fire and pain and misery just becoming trans. But you, fake ass Christians and Catholic followers, want to say that my religion's fake, that my religion is not real, or my beliefs is not real. I'm doing the same thing with you. I'm doing the same thing with you. I don't agree with your ideology. I don't agree with what you think is okay with God. Just like you don't agree with what I think is what I think God is going to do. At the end of the day, we don't agree with each other. And who cares? Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, quit forcing it. You don't see me over here on my streams talking about, oh, well, you know, all trans people are going to go to heaven, this and that. No, no. I don't force my religion. And that's exactly what I'm having you guys to actually understand and learn. Stop forcing your religion. Stop forcing it. At the end of the day, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking sit there and read your transphobic hatred. Oh, you need to transition back to being a male. I don't agree with that. As a transsexual woman that grew up in a Christian household, a real Christian household, at the end of the day, a lot of Christians don't agree with what I'm doing. And that is fine. I don't care. Again, that's your religion. That's your beliefs. My beliefs are different. But at the end of the day, when you're sitting here on stream harassing the content creator, harassing other viewers, trying to force your beliefs of your religion onto other people, then that's where we have an issue. I agree with those lips, right? Hi, Sigma. So give proof too, Etzvel. So where's your original Bible? Exactly. Hi, Mia. Nails or teeth? Thank you, sweetie. Okay, Jaina, here you go. Let's get these forceful religion haters out of here. Let's get these transphobes out of here. There you go, Mia. Exactly, Kinsley. Exactly. Exactly, Midnight. And at the end of the day, I don't care what you do. You can identify as a fucking Dutch bro drink. I don't care. You can think that you're a fucking straw. I don't care. At the end of the day, stop forcing it on people. Stop putting kids, children, into a medical space. Stop trying to transition children. So, what's a petition for? To ban the big, beautiful bill. What's my religion called? I don't have a name for the religion. Everybody can have a religion. It doesn't have to be labeled as something. That's your problem. That's your problem, Sunday. You think everything in this world has to have a label on it. That's stupid. You're acting like the damn LGBT. You're acting like the rainbow warriors. What's a big, beautiful bill? Look it up. Would you hate on somebody for thinking that they're a Walmart bag? Oh my god. Oh my god. Honey, I don't care what you identify as or what you want to be. Again, girl, as long as you're not forcing it on people. You've been kind. I mean to me. No, I haven't. You keep trolling with the same transphobic question, so no. So Taz, if you can pay for my PlayStation Plus, I'll get on PlayStation with you. I'll get on Grand Theft Auto. Oh, you know what? I have GTA on computer too. Thank you, Ava. Identify as what to trade cars. Identify as a book of matches. Yeah, sure, honeys. Oh, wait a minute. You already are mod. Oh, no, you're not. There. Now, mods. All the new mods that's in here, please be careful what you're doing. Do not be kicking out comments and people that's in here that are not bad. Again, people in here, you know, there is a lot of good people here. So, Johams, who says that was? Hi, Santana. Exactly, Midnights. Exactly. If Christianity is true, would you become Christian? Well, what makes you say I can't become Christian right now? Just because I'm trans, I can't become Christian? That's stupid. Did I change my name or did I kept it? I changed it. Everything's legally changed. What do you qualify as a bad comment? Well, anything that's disrespectful. Somebody that's trying to force religion, trying to say that children should medical transitioning, that's disgusting. People that's purposely calling you the other sex, just basically derogatory comments are what I find disrespectful. Good, then don't force it, honeys. My mom, she doesn't support it, but she loves me as a human being. She loves me as her child. Yes, she's a Christian. She's a diehard, full Christian. Why am I pretending to be a woman? You mean, why am I a transsexual woman? Because I want to, and it's my body, and I'm doing it as an adult, and I'm doing it to make myself feel comfortable. So why are you pretending to actually care for another human being when you're a piece of shit trash that doesn't care for another human's life? Again, who says I couldn't become Christian? You know, just like, for example, there's a lot of gays and queers and lesbians that are Christians too. You're dramatic. Well, that's what you think. You got your own opinion. I don't play on PC no more because I get booted out. Really? Do you really? Summer's coming. Girl, summer's already here. Singer, what's your number? Obviously, nobody cares a fuck about you either. Nobody cares about you. Well, obviously, nobody gives a fuck about you. That's why you're on YouTube trolling and spreading hatred, because you're doing self-reflection, because nobody gives a fuck about you, because you degrade other people as human beings. And that's the reason why nobody loves you. Just like with you, Vanessa, nobody loves your fucking little punk ass either. That's the reason why you're over there degrading other humans and having disrespect for people and degrading somebody else as a human being, huh, Vanessa? Because nobody fucking loves you. That's the reason why you ain't gonna have no family, no man. You're a fake ass bitch. Just because nobody gives you love. And because nobody gives you love, You're doing self-reflection and hating on another person. You're a bully, Vanessa. You're a bully. All you haters are bullies. Jesus loves everybody. Exactly, Sunday. Exactly. RIP for the router. Christianity is true? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm a football star and everybody cares. Oh, then I'll take that back, Vanessa. My apologies. My apologies. Actually, matter of fact, Vanessa, what's your number? You say fake, look at you. Oh, yeah? At least I'm doing something. At least I'm actually trying to save children from medical transitioning. At least I'm trying to ban the big, beautiful bill that's going to impact 11 million people plus in the United States, countrywide. What are you doing, David? Saying that I'm fake. Oh, well, I'm doing it as an adult. And I don't force my identity. I don't force my trannism on other people. So what are you doing, David? What are you doing to protect children from being medically transitioned? Because as far as I know, I'm one of the very few transsexuals out here that are actually having petitions to ban medical transitioning. Actually, matter of fact, I'm one of the first transsexuals to create a petition to actually ban forceful, mandatory sport competing against biological men and women. Because at the end of the day, I don't think a man should have the right to force a woman to compete against them in sports. You know, look at what Trump is doing right now. You know, there's some things I don't like about Trump, and I think Trump needs to be impeached, but look at the things that what he's doing right now. You know, so there's a state inside this country that is letting a biological male win, what is it, a track race, a running race, or whatever. It's a tranny, or so-and-so called tranny, that competed against a woman, won against the woman, and now Trump is taking away the state federal funding because of that particular state is endorsing it. I absolutely do. I smell like pussy and flowers. Yeah, I sure do, Queen. Sure do. What, are you jealous? Self-reflection, huh? So, at the end of the day, I think that women should be optional to compete against a man. You know, if a woman doesn't want to compete against a man, then so be it. Women shouldn't have to be forced to compete against a biological male. That's ridiculous. That's forcing a woman to do something she doesn't want. Let children live their life. Exactly. Hi, Princess Sparkles. Hi, honeys. Elise Marie, I'm a transsexual woman, not a woman. Get that shit right. Before you start talking shit, get your facts right. Get to know me first. We still don't know your gender. I literally just said this. My whole fucking channel's about it, Dana. Transsexual woman. I'm a biological male. I live my life as a transsexual woman. I don't know, how would you not understand? She and her? Yes. Yes, honeys. I don't know, but we're going to be in the stream here in just a couple minutes because Mommy's got to get to work. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Ella. Yeah. I still have a house floor paid here. You don't have to, you ain't got to work. Oh, shit. You guys, if I didn't have to work and I can be a stay-at-home wife, that'd be nice. Hi, Danielle. I don't know, Danielle. At the end of the day, it's bullshit. It's bullshit that they're letting biological men forcefully competing against women. I think in professional sports, I think it should be an option if women want to compete against a biological male. I got my dress from Walmart. This one I got from Walmart. Do I have an Etsy account? Absolutely do. And I'm completely against woke people. Well, I'm not against all woke people. I'm only against the ones that wants to try to cancel and try to silence you. Other woke people, I don't care. Like I have friends of mine that are woke. And again, like I'm saying, as long as they don't try to force it, then it's fine. Actually, as a matter of fact, I actually have my Etsy account linked in here. You know, another reason why I like the Etsy account, you know why I like Twitter? Because on Twitter, there's so much more freedom of free speech on there. You know, you can actually have a lot more freedom to say what you want to say, unlike other platforms. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and, yes, I do have an Etsy account. I literally just told you it's on my YouTube bio. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this. I'll get another pillow, right? I got to go work. I hate fake women. Yeah, sure do, Queen. Yep, fake women like you that wants to sit there and bully other people. Yep. Don't like the fake ones just like you. All right, so we'll go ahead and stream here in a little bit later on today. Until next time, love you guys. Make sure that you guys get some time. Go on here, sign that petition, get this big, beautiful bill banned. We're going to go ahead and still resume the stream for 2 more minutes. And we're going to see if anybody can get onto this link here and sign that big, beautiful bill. Maya, sign the big, beautiful bill. No. And you're about ready to get banned too on this account too, Queen. Another pillow. Ban the big, beautiful bill. I can smell you. Good. Even though you can smell me, you're still not going near that kitty. You're not going anywhere around my holes, Queen. So, you're not going anywhere around me. So, big, beautiful bill. Come on, you guys. Let's get this big, beautiful bill banned. Sign this petition. Sign this petition. So if you guys don't know what the big, beautiful bill is, the big, beautiful bill is a very discriminating bill that Trump is trying to pass to make it where over 11 million people with low income insurance is going to get fucked. Over 11 million people that have low income insurance, such as Obamacare, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Kaiser, HMO plans, Medi-Cal, Medicaid, Obamacare. If you or anybody else in here is on one of those insurance plans, and this is only some of them, there's a lot of insurance plans that are out there that fall for low income brackets like myself. I'm low income brackets too. Hi, Just L'Oreal. So Trump's asshole ass is trying to screw over everybody that has low income insurance. He wants to make it where insurance isn't free no more. He wants to take away free insurance, and he wants to take away low income insurance. I have Red Cross. That's one of them. That's one of them that he was trying to target. Yes. So this is just one of the things in the bill. He also wants to ban gender care. He also wants to ban trans care for every single insurance. He wants to take away insurance for every single tranny that's out here. This bill makes it where trans care is banned by insurance. So, what do you think that's going to do when you take away insurance from trans people, and then trans people can't afford to do their hormones? trans people can't afford to do their surgeries. You know, a lot of us work, like myself, and we're low income, just like you. But our hormones are expensive. Our transition is expensive and we need help. We're not staying forever. We're not talking about being on insurance forever to the day you die. No, temporarily, you know, just like it was meant for, healthcare should be accessible for a human being. That should be a human right to have free healthcare, to have low income healthcare for a certain percentage, for a certain rate. And that's what Trump is trying to take away. Trump wants to ban insurance coverage for all trans people of all ages, which I think that's great for under 18. But if you're 18 and over, I think that you should have every right to have health care to help cover hormones and try to help cover transition. Now, again, Trump and this big beautiful bill, over 11 million people, insurance is getting affected by this. This bill also bans insurance for all trans people for all ages. This bill also makes companies and corporations richer by doing higher tax cuts. This big beautiful bill is trash. So before we end the stream, please check out this petition here that's inside the pinned comments. Please help ban the big beautiful bill. Sign the petition. If you guys still want to sign the petition, if you guys want to spread the petition to your friends, to your family, to people who are on low income healthcare, to other people who are for the cause, go into my YouTube channel right there in the post section or community posts, whatever. I have the petition there. I also have a petition to impeach Donald Trump. I had a petition in there to ban medical transitioning for a child. I don't know if it's still there. If it's not, then I'm going to repost it. And a couple more petitions are going to be coming out. Yes, Violet. He's trash. Now, almost all of them, Kaylee. Almost all of them. A lot of those rainbow YouTubers that you're talking about, a lot of those rainbow people, a good 98% of them are cancel cultures. A lot of 98% of them will do anything they can to try to cancel your channel. So that's why I stay away from them. They're literally a gang. They're literally a dangerous gang that you don't want to mess with. That's the reason why I stay away from people like that. I stay away from those people. Again, they're a cancel culture. So anyways, like I said, if you guys want to sign the petition, sign the link here. Get the link here or go into my YouTube bio. Until next time, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Love you guys. Have a good morning, good night, good evening, and I'll see you guys here in a bit. I'll come back on. I'm going to try to come back here on